Okay, greetings one and all, and welcome to, this has to be day number 4. Yes, day number 4, week 8, spring 2025 of our journey together. That's day number 4, week 8, spring 2025 of our journey together. And it's definitely a delight. Yes, it's definitely a delight to have each and every one of you here for this evening's classes. Now today we are still doing graphing, but we're going to be looking at graphing inequalities on the XY plane. Again, graphing inequalities on the XY plane. We have looked at how to graph linear equations, that's on a straight line. And we also learned yesterday how to do it with a parabola. So we learned how to draw linear equations, right? Linear equations. And then I also showed you all yesterday how to do it with a curve, right? With the curve, when you have like a parabola like that. All right, but today we're going to be looking at graphing these graphing inequalities. How do we graph our inequalities? We're going to be learning how to do that for today. So let's head up. Today is what? Today is Monday, Tuesday. Well, my name is Mr. Petit, so let's get that out of the way. Today is Thursday, the 27th of February, 2025. Again, Thursday, the 27th of February, 2025. And that's what I want us to be doing for today. All right, so let's go ahead and draw our XY plane or our rectangular coordinate system or our graph. And then we have some questions based off of this. So we're gonna be drawing our graph. So let me go ahead and show you my screen here. So on this one, I want us to just have our X and Y axis here. So let me show that for us to have. Okay. Yeah, so on our X, Y, and Y axis, I just want us to draw the small one, pretty small one. We're gonna draw Y up to 5, positive 5. We're gonna do Y on Y, the negative side of Y is gonna be up to negative 5. The positive side of X is going to go up to positive 5. And the negative side of X is going to go up to negative 5. So we have positive 5, negative 5, positive 5, and negative 5. And this is how we're going to draw our graph. All right, how is your graph looking? Let me know, please. How is your graph looking? Can I, how's your graph looking? Have you started? What's the status on your graph? Right? Again, what's the status on your graph? Aiden Adderley, are you drawing the graph? Aiden Adderley? Aiden Adderley, are you drawing your graph? Aiden Adderley, can you hear me? Where's Aiden Adderley? Alea, are you drawing your graph? Where's Alea?
Good night, Mr. Petit.
Good night. Alea, are you drawing your graph? Kiana from Alea. Ariana, are you drawing your graph? Where's Ariana? Alea, are you drawing your graph?
Yes, sir.
Good. Ashwan Taylor, are you drawing your graph? Where's Ashwan?
Yes, sir.
Good. And Aiden Frandu, are you drawing the graph, this graph? Aiden Frandu.
Hi, sir. I was doing something for my parents. Did you call me?
Yes, I was asking if you're drawing this graph.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shavarian, are you drawing this graph? Shavarian.
Yes, sir.
And Dior Smith, are you drawing this graph, Dior? Dior Smith, are you drawing this graph?
Yes, sir.
That's good. Aikisha Smith, are you drawing this graph?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. How many persons have finished drawing this graph so we can go to the questions? I mean, if you finish drawing this graph. So who said I am? And finish drawing it. Say it again. Oh, Sashanik?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, so with this graph, let's go ahead and write down the things on the side. So Sashnik, since you're already finished with drawing it, can you read the questions that we have here? Draw the line.
Draw the line y equals 3.
Mhm,
Draw the line x equals 4.
mhm,
Write the coordinates where the two lines intersect.
mhm,
Choose the region of the graph where y is greater than 3.
mhm.
Draw the line y equals -3. Shade the region of the graph where y is less than -3.
Very good. Shade the region where y is less than -3. Okay, so that's what they want us to do. So the first thing that they want us to do is they want us to draw the line y is equal to 3. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the chat. And I don't know if y'all can remember from last time, but I'm going to ask this question again. The line y is equal to 3. Is that a vertical line or a horizontal line? The line y is equal to 3. Is that a vertical line or a horizontal line? What y'all think?
Vertical.
Vertical?
Horizontal.
Vertical? Horizontal? The line y is equal to 3. Is that a vertical line or is that a horizontal line?
Vertical.
Vertical. All right,
I'm gonna go with
we are
vertical.
faced with the same
Hold on, you say
problem.
why? You say why? You say why?
Y is equal to 3. Y is equal,
Horizontal.
y is equal to 3. Is it a
Horizontal.
vertical line or horizontal line? All right, put inside the chat. Put
Horizontal.
H if you think it's horizontal. Put V if you think it's a vertical. Okay, H if you think it's horizontal. V if you think it's vertical. The line Y is equal to 3. Y is equal to 3. Is it a vertical line or is it a horizontal line? Remember, it's Y is equal to 3. Is that a vertical line or is that a horizontal line? Put your answer inside the chat for me, please. It's in the chat, it's just about, I'm seeing H, I'm seeing V's, I'm seeing H, I'm seeing V's. So it's still not a clear consensus on everything, but is it a vertical line or is it a horizontal line? Put it inside the chat. What y'all think it is?
Horizontal.
Wait, let's do this. For my vertical line people, vertical line, who think it's a vertical line? Vertical line. Anyone who think it's a vertical line, let me hear you.
No.
Vertical line, vertical.
Me.
Okay.
Me.
I can't have the vertical line people. Vertical line, anyone who think it's a vertical line?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a vertical line.
Yes.
It's a vertical line.
It's a vertical line. All right. For those who think it's a horizontal line, let me hear you.
I think
Horizontal,
so.
I think it's
I don't think it's the
do.
horizontal line. I
Horizontal.
know it's the horizontal line.
horizontal line. Look like some of you have gone on the bandwagon. What happened? Jada, you switch your answer.
Yeah, because I realized I was wrong.
Really? Are you going on the bandwagon?
No, I know why I was wrong.
I thought you say X the first time, so I just
All
say
right.
vertical.
All right. Drum roll, please. Is it a vertical line or horizontal line?
Vertical.
Horizontal.
Horizontal.
Where's Alara? Alara is not here. That's why I'm not having a good drum roll. I need a good drum roll.
Pardon?
Drum roll.
Mr. Batum.
Okay.
Very good,
That's
Jay.
definitely Lamar. Not Lamar.
No, that's
go on
thing.
Google and go get one.
That's Alara. Alara always do it first. All right, it is A. Let me put in a word. Let me put the word on the screen for y'all. The line Y is equal to 3 is
Vertical.
a
Horizontal.
It's vertical.
it is
Lies.
a
Watch you erase it. Watch.
I'm sorry. It's horizontal. It's a
vertical.
horizontal line. It's a horizontal line. All right, it's a horizontal line. Who all said horizontal?
I
Horizontal.
did.
I did.
Right in the chat.
Very good.
You
Horizontal.
almost get you.
Me.
You say X the first line.
Yeah. It's a horizontal line. So write this down, please. Write this down. And here's the thing. Write this down. Let me go ahead and change the color. The line, write this down, please. The line y is equal to 3 is a what? Horizontal line that passes through what? 3 on the y-axis. On the y-axis. So the line y is equal to 3 is a vertical line. Sorry, it's a horizontal line that passes through 3 on the y-axis. So what does that mean? If you look carefully, let me put this on the side. If you look carefully, you can see 3. 3 is right there. So we're gonna draw what? We're gonna draw a vertical line. Let me use the shape. We're gonna draw a vertical line passing through 3. So it's gonna be this vertical line passing through 3. I mean a horizontal line rather passing through 3. Okay. And so this is gonna be what? Y is equal to what? Y is equal to 3. So the line y is equal to 3 is a horizontal line passing through 3 on the y-axis. Okay. All right. Any questions on how we got y is equal to 3? Any questions on that? Let me know, please, if you have any questions on that.
Excuse me, Mr. Pradeep.
Mhm.
So if it was to say y equals to 2, would it be passing through the 2, or is it only y equals 3?
Very good. So if it was y is equal to 2, that's a good question. And so if it was y is equal to 2, it would have been a horizontal line passing through what? Passing through 2.
2.
If it's y is equal to 1, it's going to be a vertical line, sorry, horizontal line passing through 1. The line y is equal to 0 is the x-axis. Passing through 0, the line y is equal to -1 is that. The line y is equal to -2 is that. Does that make sense to you? Or no?
Yeah, so
Good. So y is equal to 3 is this one. Now they say draw the line x is equal to 4. Draw the line x is equal to 4. Is that a vertical line or is that a horizontal line? The line x is equal to 4.
Vertical.
vertical.
That's vertical line or horizontal line. X is equal to 4. What y'all
It's
think
a
it is?
vertical line
It's a vertical line. Why do you think it's a vertical line?
because it would be probably horizontal if it said x is equal to -4.
No.
No?
The only
It
way
will still be vertical.
It's
It's
on the
still-
x-axis.
it will still be vertical if it says x is equal to negative something. Why is it hard? Sorry, why is it not horizontal?
I'm not sure at this
Not
point.
sure. Not sure.
Because they say y is equal to 4.
Because it
it's
say
not
what?
negative. Because it say x is equal to 4, not -4.
No, if it said x is equal to -4, it still would have been a vertical line.
Because it doesn't have a y, it's a x.
Very good. So y is equal to something, horizontal line. X is equal to something, vertical line. Let me repeat that. Since it says y is equal to 3, it's a horizontal line that passes through 3. Okay. If it says x is equal to 4, that's going to be a vertical line that passes through 4. Okay. And so that's what we have there. And so let me go ahead and select this. Okay. Let's go ahead and select this. So we have what? X is equal to 4. X is equal to 4. So x equal to 4 is going to be this one. I'm going to use a different color. So let's use, say, blue. So x equal to 4 is going to be this guy right there. is gonna be what? X is equal to X is equal to 4. So y is equal to 3 is going to be the vertical, it's going to be a horizontal line that passes through 3. And then x equal to 4 is going to be the vertical line that passes through 4. All right. Question, do you all have this as yet or y'all still drawing? Let me know please if y'all have this as yet or y'all still drawing.
I have it.
I have it.
Bravo.
Jada, okay.
I have it.
All right. Do you all have it?
Mr. Joseph, sorry.
Go ahead.
Is y always horizontal
Y is always
and x
horizontal. Yeah, and x is,
always vertical?
that's correct. Yeah, that's correct.
Thank you.
The only difference is that when it say the x-axis and the y-axis, but if it say x is equal to a number, that's always a vertical line passing through that number. All right. If it say y is equal to a number, that's a horizontal line passing through that number. All right. Good. Tanaya, do you understand this? Let me know, please. Tanaya, if you understand this, let me know.
Yes, sir.
Skylar Hall, where's Skylar Hall? Skylar, are you there? Where's Skylar Hall? Skylar, can you hear me? Where's Skylar? Skylar, do you understand what I've done so far? Skylar, do you understand? And it's not yes, it's either yes or no. So Skylar, you have to use your mic. You're not using your mic. And I know your mic is working, Skylar. So use your mic, please. Because then I tell your mommy that you're not using your mic and then now you get in trouble. Skylar, use your mic to answer me. Where's Skylar? Skylar, can you hear me? Still can't hear from Skylar. But his mic is working. What do you mean you can't turn it on? Just press the button that is for the mic.
Good night.
It's right there. You already on. Press the button for the mic, Skylar. All right. Lamar McKinsey, do you have any questions on this or you understand? Lamar McKinsey, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand how we got our answer so far?
Yes, sir.
How do we do it?
My phone on one right now and it's gonna die. We don't have any current right now.
Okay. How do we get y is equal to 3?
By plotting the score,
What do we do?
you get the two lines that intersect, and then
No. How do we get the line y is equal to 3? What is that? What type of line is that? What does it pass through?
it's a horizontal line.
Passing through what?
The free.
Passing through 3. Very good. And the line x equal to 4 is what?
Vertical line.
Passing through what?
4.
Passing through 4. Very good. Class, do you all understand this so far? You understand how we got the y is equal to 3 and the x equal to 4?
Yes, sir.
I'm not hearing from, I want to hear from like a few of you or the rest of you. Do you understand how we got it as yet?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Maya Leah, do you understand this? Where's Maya Leah?
Yes.
Maya Leah, do you understand this?
I joined late, so I didn't catch the last part.
So what I said was that they said that they want us to read this, Maya Leah, draw the line.
Draw the line y equals 3,
And then draw the line what?
x equals 4.
Very good. So we have y is equal to 3 and x equal to 4. The line y is equal to 3 is going to be a horizontal line that passes through the y-axis at 3 because it's y is equal to 3. Okay? And the line x is equal to 4 is going to be a vertical line that passes through 4 because it's x is equal to 4. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
The next question, 1B. What y'all have for that one? Write the coordinates where the two lines intersect. What y'all have for that? Write the
4
coordinates. Write the coordinates where the two lines intersect. What do y'all have for that one?
4, 3.
4, 3.
For what?
4 3.
Are you sure?
4, 3. Yes,
Where,
sir.
where do the two lines intersect?
Right there, 4 3.
Right there, all right. What's the coordinates? The coordinates is what? The
4,
coordinates
3.
is 4, comma what? Comma
3.
3. Very good. How many persons have that? 4, 3? Let me know, please, if you have that 4, 3.
I do. I do.
Very good.
I do. I do.
Good. So it's gonna be the coordinates where the two lines intersect. Ajani, where's Ajani? Where's Ajani? Ajani, can you hear me? Where's Ajani? Ajani, where's Ajani? Ajani, can you hear me? I can repair from this point. What his name is now? Randolph. What is the coordinates where the two lines intersect? Randolph. Randolph, what is the coordinates where the two lines intersect? Can I from Randolph? Trayvon
Yes,
came.
sir.
Yes, Randolph, what is the coordinates of where the two lines intersect?
Pardon me?
What is the coordinates where the two lines intersect?
Y and X.
No, what are the coordinates? What are the coordinates where the two lines intersect? Both of them intersect at this point. What's the
4
coordinates
and
of the
3.
4, 3? How do we get 4, 3?
You have to draw a line Y and then draw a line X.
I said, how do we get the coordinates? It's 4, 3. Notice that this is 4 and this is 3, right? That's why it's 4, comma 3. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, sir.
Good. The rest of us, do we understand how we got the coordinates 4, 3? Let me know, please.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes,
Good. Now the next thing, it says, shade the region where the graph, shade the region of the graph where y is equal is y, where y is greater than 3. And I'll put y is greater than or equal to 3. Instead of just putting where y is equal to 3. So I'm gonna put that at the bottom as well. Where y is greater than or equal to 3. So you want to shade the region where y is greater than or equal to 3.
that's the same. That's
We shade the rectangular portion.
Say it again.
question.
We shade the rectangular
Y is greater
portion.
than 3. Is that the same equal to, or we can get the question?
Say it again.
We shade the rectangular portion.
Nakara, you have a question?
Yes, sir. I asked if like how you say you can put equal to. Is that the same question as greater than, or you just changed it up yourself?
It's not the same question. It's slightly different. Slightly different.
Okay.
So y is greater than or equal to 3. So basically for this one, it's very easy. So any one of y'all have graphed inequalities on an XY plane?
Yes, no.
On the XY
Yes,
plane?
sir.
I know we have done it together on the x-axis by itself. But
Me
have we?
in school?
Yeah, in school. Have you all graphed inequalities before? No?
No, sir.
No, sir.
All right, so basically what you need to figure out here, it says y is greater than 3. So the first thing we have to do is, notice that we already have the line y is equal to 3, don't we? We already have this line y is equal to 3. So it's either going to be one of two sides. It's either going to be this side. It's either going to be this side that we have the shade or this side that we have the shade. Only one of them. It can't be both. Okay. So let me try it again. Let me show you what I mean. For this particular shading, we're looking at the line y is equal to 3. And they want us to shade where y is greater than or equal to 3. Now, we're either going to shade above this line, or we're going to shade below this line. One of the two, okay? But it's very easy. What are the numbers that are greater than 3?
On the graph, 4 and 5.
On the graph, what is what?
4 and 5.
4
4
and
and
5.
5.
and 5.
But I mean in general. Is it below or is it above?
Above. Below is negative.
Below is what?
Negative.
Below is negative, right? So we're not gonna do that. So we have to shade the region where it is greater than y is greater than or equal to 3. That's going to be above. Why is it above? Because 4, 5, 6, 7, all them things are bigger than 3. And so it's definitely going to be above. Okay. So let's go ahead and shade it. Okay. So let's go ahead and shade this. Shade. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and shade it. So in shading it, I'm going to use this highlighter here. I'm going to shade it yellow. And again, the goal is to shade the region that is greater than what? Greater than or equal to what? 3.
3.
So let's go ahead and shade it. So to shade all this region here. In your thing, you're just gonna use a pencil to shade it. All right. Shade it. Okay, so we have the shade the region up on above. Why are we shading the region that is above? Why are we shading the region that is above? Why?
Because the numbers there are greater than 3.
You sound muffled, Sashnik.
Because the numbers there is greater than 3.
Very good, because the numbers there are greater than 3. But it says greater than or equal to. Now, because it says greater than or equal to, that means that our line, y is equal to 3, has to be a straight line. It can't be a dotted line or a dashed line. But if it says y strictly is greater than 3, then we'd have to use a dashed line. Okay. But since it says y is greater than or equal to 3, we could definitely use the straight line. So let's go ahead and shade all this. So this right here that I shaded is going to be where y is greater than or equal to 3. Okay, y is greater than or equal to 3.
Question is a bit deep.
Go ahead.
If it says equal to 3, how come you didn't, and if it says greater than or equal to 3, how come you didn't include 3 when you were shading?
The way I include 3 is by this line, the red line. I mean, it's 3 is included, yeah. But
Yes.
if 3 was not included, and it was y strictly greater than 3, then this red line would not be a line. It would have been like a dashed line. All right. So this is gonna be there, and then we're gonna label this. It's gonna be what? Y is what? Greater than or equal to what? 3. All right. Any questions on that? If there's any questions, please let me know. Again, if there's any questions, let me know. Do y'all have any questions on what we have done so far? Let me know, please. Don't be shy.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No?
No, sir.
Okay, good. So we finished 1 through C. All right. How is your graph looking? How is your graph looking? Let me know, please.
It don't look bad.
One line mess up.
The shading ain't shading at all.
How's the shading looking?
Awesome.
Okay, but
Shading
where
is not shading today.
Say it again.
for the Y already on the theme side with the
Oh.
other one.
Oh
So
boy.
that's looking good.
Okay. That's good. Are y'all done with this so far or no? Let me know if you're finished, please. Again, let me know
Yes,
if you're
sir.
finished.
Just repeat again, hold on.
Done with the whole thing? Okay, that's good. Samaya, are you writing this down, Samaya? So Maya, are you writing this down?
Yes, sir.
Good. Precious Sands, are you writing this down?
Yes, sir.
Good. Rodrigo Rule, are you writing this down?
Yes, sir.
That's good. And Maya Leah, are you writing this down?
Yes, sir.
That's excellent. Micah Cambridge, are you writing this down?
Yes, sir.
That's good as well. All right, so there we have it. We have y is greater than or equal to, y is greater than or equal to 3. Okay. Again, y is greater than or equal to 3. There we have it. Okay. So now the next question. Read the next question. That would be part what? Part D. Read that for me, please. What does D say?
Draw the line equals to -3.
Y is equal to -3. The line y is
3.
equal to -3. Is that a vertical line or a horizontal line?
Horizontal.
Horizontal line.
Horizontal.
Vertical line or
Horizontal.
horizontal line?
Vertical.
Horizontal.
Vertical.
It's vertical.
Vertical line or horizontal line?
Horizontal.
Vertical line or horizontal line?
Horizontal.
Vertical line.
Remember it says y is equal to -3. So what is y is equal to 3? Y is equal to 3 is a horizontal line passing through what?
3.
-3.
Passing through 3. So the line y is equal to -3 is going to
-3.
be what? A
Horizontal.
horizontal line passing through what?
-3.
-3. Very good. And so let's go ahead and draw that line. So we have what? This is so this is going to be, let me put the red. And this is going to be this line right now. Right there. Okay. And so this is going to be what? Y is equal to? Y is equal to what?
-3.
-3. Very good. Y is equal to -3. Good. So the line y is equal to -3 is a horizontal line passing through what? -3 on the y-axis. I repeat, the line y is equal to -3 is a horizontal line passing through -3 on the y-axis. Okay. Next, it says shade the region of the graph where y is less than or equal to -3. So again, like I said, with these things, you're either going to shade above it or below it. Again, for these things, you're either going to shade above it or below it. So they said shade the region where y is less than or equal to -3. Is it going to, are we going to shade above the graph or are we going to shade below the graph?
Above.
Below.
Above?
Above.
Above? Above?
Above.
Above?
Above.
Okay, put A if you think
Below.
above. Put B if you think below in the chat. Put A if you think above. Put B if you think below in the chat. Are we going to shade above, right, the graph, or are we going to shade below? Okay, we're going to shade above or below. Okay, they say shade the region where the graph is y is less than or equal to -3. Are we going to shade above or are we going to shade below? Put your answers inside the chat for me, please. Let me see what y'all are saying. It's a toss-up because I'm saying above, I'm saying below. Who all are saying above? Let me hear you. Who all are saying above?
Me.
Above. Above. Y'all didn't sound ready, man. Who all saying above? Who all are saying above?
I am.
I am.
All right, all right. Who all are saying below? Below.
Me.
Below. Oh, below. Below. Who all are saying both? Who think it's both? I
Me.
think it's both.
I said
Okay, both. Okay. And who just don't know?
Me.
All right. Drum roll, please. Is it above or is it below? Above or is it below?
Can I do the drum roll this time?
Go ahead, Cleveland. Let me hear your drum roll. Let me hear your drum roll, Cleveland.
Actually, I got this one from you, Dudu.
Oh, great. I need a real drum roll. Say you do. All right. It says y is a less than -3. What are the numbers that are less than -3?
-4, -5.
4, -5.
What are the numbers that are less than? Lower.
-4 and
Lower.
-4.
Less than.
Negative 2, -1,
-4, -5.
3, 2, 1, 0.
-2 and -1.
-4, -5.
Lower, lower, lower.
-4 and -5.
-4, -5.
Lower. I said lower.
-2 and -1 is higher than
-2 and
-3.
All right. Let's use we're gonna shade below. This is less than -3. So who all said below? Let me hear y'all below, people. Don't be shy.
I said
Who all
below.
said below? Who all said below?
Below.
Below. It's your time to shine. Below, people. Where y'all
Yeah,
at?
below. Yeah.
Jada said below.
Very good. It is below. Okay. Because -2, -1, they are higher than -3, right? And the graph tell you that. The graph, literally on the graph, you can see that these are lower. Okay. The graph is going in ascending order. So of course this would be lower. Okay. Okay, Sashanik. Say it again. Oh my, I can't hear you.
I was telling you that my mic is no longer working.
Oh, it's no longer working. I don't know, your mic always find a way to malfunction in certain instances. All right, good. This is below. Do you all understand why it's below? Why it's below? Let me know if you all understand.
Yes, sir.
Why it's below.
No, so you could tell me why it's low, because I thought by it being 4 or 5, and that number is higher than 3.
It's negative. It's
Oh,
negative.
so if it's negative, the higher the number is, that means it's low.
Yeah, the lower it is. So think of it like this, right? Would you rather have $10 in your pocket, right? Or would you rather owe the bank, that's the negative, would you rather owe the bank $10,000? Which one you rather have?
I'd rather have that $10 in my pocket.
Exactly. Because I don't care how big a number you have. If that's a negative, if you owe it, you worse off, right?
Yes. Yes,
So that's why even though the number is bigger, it's negative. So it's still lower. Understand?
Okay. I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah, that's good. All right, so below is going to be less than. So we're gonna label this, right? We can say that what? Y is what? Y is what?
Less than
Y is
3.
less than or equal to what? -3.
-3. -3.
Good, -3. And that's how we do our graph. Any questions on this? Any questions on this?
No, sir.
Do we understand how we got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Who's proud of their graph? Who's proud of their graph? Let me know if you're proud of your graphs.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
definitely. Okay, good.
My graphs in the house.
Let me see your graph, please. Those pretty graphs. I want to see them. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need to see those pretty graphs. Just like how mine is, yours should be. And as you can see, mine is perfection. Okay. So I need your.
No, you cheated. It's okay.
I did not cheat. I did not cheat. I did mine the fair way.
Show off. You copied it.
All right. All right. Go ahead and take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp.
Sorry, Mr. Everything. Good night, Mr. Everything.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Ralph.
Yes, I'm just writing this down right now.
Take a picture of it and send. Take a picture of it, like a screenshot, because we're gonna do another one. All right. Take a screenshot of it.
All right.
Take a
Yes, sir.
screenshot. All right. Because we are about to.
My parents are not at home, so I can't send my work.
Okay. All right. So
It's a first time thing.
the rest of you, have y'all sent in the work as yet? Let me know, please. You already sent it. The work.
Yes,
No,
sir.
No.
I'm gonna send it now because my mommy just come.
Okay. Good. All right. Good. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and move on to the next one. But do y'all understand this? So if I give y'all one by yourself, can you do it? Or y'all don't understand it that much?
I need another example.
Another example.
Yeah, I don't
Not-
think I read do the my one yet.
Another example?
Yes, sir.
A whole another example?
Yes, sir.
So we're trying to
Maybe
ensure that we don't have to flip our page.
A whole another example? All right. Okay, sure. Y'all trying to work me hard this evening. I understand. All right, so let's go ahead and do another one. I agree. We need another example. Let me take a screenshot of this.
Mr. Petit,
Go ahead.
what's the topic?
The topic is graphing inequalities on the XY plane. Graphing inequalities on the XY plane. That's it right now. All right. So let's go ahead and do another example. And if you know how to do it on your own, you can go right ahead. But if you want to do it along with us, then you're free to do so. So let me go ahead and clear all drawings so that we can be on the same page. All right, good. I think we're good. All right. So let's draw another graph. So on this graph, we are going to have the same thing. We're gonna have going on your page. You're only gonna need to go to 5 anyway, so it's not gonna be any extreme graph. Okay. So we're gonna draw the same graph, but it's going to be to same thing to 5. So 5 on the y-axis, -5 on the y-axis, -5 on the x-axis, and +5 on the x-axis here. Okay. All right, let's do this one. So we have move this. Okay, so go ahead, Jada, read the questions for me, please. Go ahead, Jada. Jada, can you read the first question for me, please? The questions for me, please. Can I have from Jada? Alex Xavier, can you read the question for me, please? Alex Xavier. Where's Alex Xavier? You know what? Tiffany Morris, can you read the questions for me, please?
1A, draw the line y equals 2. Okay, that's I. Okay, 1A double I.
Uh-huh.
Draw the x equal 3.
Wait, I need to
1.
change that. I need to change that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, does it draw the line x equals to 3? Okay, good.
You could bring it back up. Yeah, thank you.
Mhm.
Okay, 1B, draw the coordinates where the two lines intersect. 1C, shade the region of the graph where y is greater than 2. 1D, draw the line y equals -2. 1E, shade the region of the graph where y is less than -2.
Thank you so much. So we want to draw the line y is equal to, draw the line y is equal to 2. Draw the line x is equal to 3. Write the coordinates where the two lines intersect. Shade the region of the graph where y is greater than or equal to 2. Draw the line y is equal to -2 and shade the region of the graph where y is less than or equal to -2. So what I'm going to do here is, let me put this down because some of you may not be able to see it. All right, so like I said, I want this to be less than, greater than or equal to, again, greater than, sorry, less than or equal to. So the difference, right? If it was, let's say if it was strictly y is strictly greater than 2, like without the line, then your line would have been dashed, okay? But if it's like y is greater than or equal to, then you have a solid line, okay? So like how we have the y is greater than or equal to, we could draw a solid line, okay? Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. So the line y is equal to 2, is that a vertical line or a horizontal line? Let me know, please. The line y is equal to 2. Is that a vertical line or horizontal? It's a what?
Horizontal.
Horizontal line.
It's a horizontal
line.
passing through what?
2.
3.
2.
Oh, two.
Very good. Passing through 2 where? On the
On the
what?
y-axis.
On the y-axis.
Very good, on the y-axis. Okay, so it's a horizontal line passing through 2 on the y-axis. Do y'all have that drawn as yet? Let me know, please, if y'all have that drawn.
Yes, sir.
Good. I'm about to draw it on mine. You go ahead and draw it on yours first. Okay, and I'll draw it on mine as well. So we have the line y is equal to 2. That is a horizontal line. We're going to use a solid line because they say y is greater than or equal to. We have the equal to sign, so we could do it like that. Okay, so draw your graph and draw in the line y is equal to 2. Okay, so do that for me. Okay, so let's move on right ahead. Let me go ahead and get back to this. Where are we? Okay, so the line y is equal to 2 is going to be a horizontal line. Horizontal line. Let's go horizontal line. This is going to be red. It's going to be a horizontal line that passes through 2. Okay, so horizontal line that passes through 2. Okay. And so it is the line what? Y is equal to. So y is equal to what? 2. 2. Very good. Do y'all have this drawn? Let me know if y'all have this drawn, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm only hearing 2
No,
persons. And
Yes, sir.
the rest of you, do y'all have this drawn as yet or no?
Yes, sir.
No, sir. Almost finished.
Yes, sir.
Aiden,
No, sir.
Aiden Deal, do you understand how to do this? Y is equal to 2. You understand how we got that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm
Karen,
almost finished.
that's good. Karen Johnson, where's Karen Johnson?
Here.
Do you understand how we draw this line y is equal to 2? Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
So the line y is equal to 2 is a vertical line or horizontal line, class? The line y is equal to 2. Is it a vertical line or horizontal line?
Horizontal.
line.
Very good. It's a horizontal line passing through what?
2.
2 on
Passing
the
through 2
y-axis.
on the y-axis. Very good. Next, we have draw the line x is equal to 3. Is that a vertical line or a horizontal line? X is equal to 3.
Vertical line.
That's a what?
Vertical.
Vertical line. All right, that's a vertical line. A vertical line passing through what?
3.
Passing through 3
X-axis.
on the x-axis. Very good. It's going to be a vertical line passing through 3 on the x-axis. So let's go ahead and draw it. I am going to draw mine as a vertical line passing through 3 on the x-axis. Do you all have that? Let me know.
Yes,
You all
sir.
have that.
Yes, sir.
Who knew graphing
sir.
would have been so easy? See how easy this is to graph this? It's not hard.
At the beginning, it was
So it's gonna we're gonna label this as what? X is equal to what?
3.
X equal to 3. So x is equal to 3 is a vertical line that passes through 3 on the x-axis. All right. And then y is equal to 2 is a horizontal line passing through 2 on the y-axis. All right. So just make sure I have those things drawn here. All right. Any questions so far before we move on to the intersection point? Any questions? If you have any questions, please let me know. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know so I can answer it. They want us to determine what is the intersection point, like what are the coordinates where the two lines intersect, and what would that be? Where the
3,
two
2.
lines,
that would be
where it's-
3, 2.
that would be what?
3,
2, 3, 2.
3, 2.
So I'm going to use this, use that, boom, put this right here. All right. It's gonna be open bracket 3, comma 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. All right, so let me label it. That's our intersection point. I'm gonna label it 3, 2. 3 on the x, 2 on the y. It's gonna be 3, 2. 3, comma 2. All right. Any questions on that? Let me know, please. If you have any questions on that, let me know.
No, sir.
No. Where is Ajani? Ajani, what is the intersection point between these two lines? Ajani, what is the intersection point between those two lines? Ajani, what is the intersection point between the red line and the blue line? Where's Ajani? Ajani, can you hear me? I think his internet is not working properly. Ashwan Taylor, where's Ashwan? Ashwan Taylor? Ashwan Taylor?
Yes, sir.
What is the intersection point between y is equal to 2 and x is equal to 3?
3, 2.
Very good, 3, 2. Carmelo Fernanda, what is the intersection point between the line y is equal to 2 and x is equal to 3?
3, 2.
3, 2, very good. Patrick, you understand how to do this?
Yes, I understand.
And D'Angelo, what's his last name? D'Angelo Smith? I think that's his name. D'Angelo, are you there? Where's D'Angelo? D'Angelo. D'Angelo, can you hear me? Where's D'Angelo? Let me go ahead and put this like this. Where's D'Angelo? D'Angelo, can you hear me? He was just here. Danaj Moss. Where's Danaj Moss?
Yes, sir.
What is the intersection point between these two lines? What's the intersection point?
3,2.
3,2. Do you understand this so far?
Yes, sir.
That's good. All right, so let's go ahead and move forward. It said, shade the region of the graph where y is greater than or equal to 2. Again, shade the region of the graph where y is greater than or equal to 2. So like I said, it either can be two places. It either could be above or below. Again, it either can be above or below. So what is it? Is it above or is it below? Is it above or is it below?
Above.
Above.
It's above.
It's above. Why you say it's above?
Because it's greater. It's greater than 2.
It's greater than 2. And what are the numbers that are greater than 2?
3, 4, 5.
Very good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the way up to positive infinity, right? And so let's go ahead and shade that. So we have, this is going to be, let's shade this. It's going to be highlight. So we have all of this, right? All of this. All of this is what we can shade. Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Uh-huh.
For us to shade, we can just put lines, right?
You mean like these sort of lines?
No, the like diagonal lines straight
Or
up.
the line like that? Yes, you can do that. You can do that as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
The whole
so
thing.
you have to shade the whole thing, so it's gonna be all of this. So all of this is y is greater than 2. Y is greater than 2. Greater than 2. Okay, y is greater than 2. Greater than or equal to 2. All right. And so we have to shade in all of this. So we have 3, which is greater than 2, 4, which is greater than 2, and 5, which is greater than 2. All right. Are y'all understanding this or no? Y'all just seeing me graphing stuff and y'all don't
I
understand?
understand them.
I mean, if you
I
understand.
understand
I
very
understand
well.
it.
Okay.
I understand.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same 4 people every time. The rest of you, do you understand how I got? How am I
I
getting these?
understand.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I understand,
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
T.
So,
Okay, that's good. Any questions? Anyone have any questions? If you have any questions, let me know, please, so I can explain it to you. So we are shading y is greater than or equal to 2 because these are going to be this is the area where it is, these are the numbers that are bigger than 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and so on. These are going to be the numbers that are greater than 2. All right.
Mr. Petit,
Uh-huh.
on your computer, you don't have the option to make the point bigger, like so you could use a bigger dot to shade.
No, not
Oh,
with
this
this.
is work you had.
I know, right? I have to paint the whole thing.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. It's kind of therapeutic anyway. Kind of fun. It's like coloring all over again. All right, good. Anyone could color really good? Like, not like me, who's go outside the line. Anyone could like color really good, like don't go outside the line.
Yes, sir.
Really?
Perfectly.
Really? Okay, that's good. That's excellent. All right, so that's that. X is great. Y is greater than or equal to -2. Okay, the next step we have to do is we have to draw the line y is equal to -2. So draw the line y is equal to -2. What would that be? Would that be a horizontal line or would that be a vertical line? Y is equal
Horizontal.
to -2. Say it again.
A horizontal line.
It would be a horizontal line passing through what?
-2 on the y-axis.
Very good. -2 on the y-axis. So let's go ahead and draw that. So we have this right now. So it's going to be y -2. It's going to be right now. I don't need that color. Definitely do not need that color. So let's use red. So y is equal to -2. We're gonna use the same one. All right. It's gonna be what? Y is equal to y is equal to -2. -2. Y is equal to -2. This is our line here. Because it's a what? It's a horizontal line passing through -2 on the y-axis. And so that's what we have there. All right. Okay. Again, it's a horizontal line passing through -2 on the y-axis. All right. Now, what are we gonna shade? We only can shade two places. We either can shade above or below. Now they say that we want to shade where y is less than or equal to -2. So class, are we gonna shade above or are we gonna shade below?
Below.
Below.
Below. Why below? Why below?
Because the numbers to the bottom is less. It isn't as angry.
Very good. The numbers at the bottom are less. Okay. Numbers at the bottom are less. So let's go ahead and shade below. Let me see if I could use all right then, see if I could shade all one time. Okay, that wasn't helpful. So here we start. Let's go ahead and use this shaded rectangle. Let's use the yellow one. See if I could have a cheat code. Oh, it shades it. Where's what the name is?
Genesis.
Genesis. I mean, it ain't as clean, but let me see if I can a darker color. Orange. So this is shaded right there.
Personally,
Oh.
it's not fair at all.
Ugh.
All right. I
Do
know,
it
right?
now, just
Yeah, this is good. I still want to shade it though, because it doesn't look the same. So, but that's a good trick. I'm gonna use this. It's this yellow. I wanna be just like you. I love in the shade all of it. By the way, there's a different way to do it. So like instead of like if you're in the exam, you don't have to like shade it like that. What you could do is you could shade it like this, and they would mean the same thing. All you need to do is go like this, shade it like that, and that would mean the same thing. All right. And if you don't want to actually shade it in, you could just do it like that.
Mr. Petit, we're shading the region where y is greater than -2, right?
No, well, y is less than -2. Because -3, -4, -5, those are less than -2. All right. Now
Yes,
the reason why it's less than -2 is because -3 is lower than -2. And this thing is going in ascending order. So because it's lower, the more down you go, the less the number is, right? So for example, 4 is less than 5, and 3 is less than 4, and 2 is less than 3, and 1 is less than 2, and 0 is less than 1, and -1 is less than 0, and -2 is less than -1, and -3 is less than -2, and so on. So the lower you go, the less the number is in value. Understand that?
Yes, sir.
Good. All right. My number is 426-8891. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Do we understand how to do the shading thing? Let me know if y'all understand this, please.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, again, let me know if you all understand how to do this.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right. Okay, so that's graphing inequalities. Any questions on this before I move on to another one? Any questions? So with this one, we are graphing inequality on the XY plane. And so we had to first graph the lines. Once we finish graph the lines, then we can go ahead and graph, start to graph the spaces where they are the spaces where they are, where we have the inequality. So what I want us to do now is I want us to look at graphing linear equations. And if we could like figure out the inequalities on them, that would be a good job as well. But I want us to learn how to graph a linear equation, right? I want to teach us that, right? So if they give you a line, because these are just like normal, this is just like straight lines that are either flat or vertical. But I want us to do one where our slope is positive, it's a positive number, all right? So let's go ahead and do that. So let me go ahead and screenshot this. So we have, let me keep this. So it's still going to be graphing, but I want us to graph different lines on the same graph, and on the same, what should I say, on the same graph, just so that we could do as much as we possibly can, just so y'all can get in the habit of understanding how to graph lines, how to find the slope of the line and stuff like that. So I think we should do that. So let's go ahead, graphing linear functions, right? Graphing linear functions. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to keep the same graph. And I'm going to keep the same thing on the side here. So I want us to graph the following lines, and in each case, state the slope. Okay. First line is going to be y is equal to 2x plus y is equal to 2x minus 5. Y is equal to 2x minus 5. So say the slope and, let me just say and, the y-intercept. Okay, now, so for this one, we want to state the slope. We also want to state the y-intercept. Okay, so state the slope and state the y-intercept. So the y-intercept of a graph is going to be the place where, maybe I should make this smaller. It's taking up so much space. Okay, there we go. And let's have more space for this one on the side.
Wish I could have changed sizes on books.
I know, right?
I
One
will
day.
invent that when I grow up.
I know, right? Okay, so yeah, so let's go ahead and do this. So go ahead, Cleveland, read the question, please. Graph the following lines.
Graph the following lines and in each case state the slope and the y-intercept.
Y-intercept.
Intercept.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1, y equals 2x minus 5. Slope equal blank, y minus intercept equal blank.
Very good.
Now I ain't telling.
All right, so we have y is equal to 2x minus 5. The slope is this, and the y-intercept is that. And we want to graph the following lines, and in each case state the slope and the y-intercept. And so, have any of you have ever learned slope before? Like you'll ever learn like how do you find the slope of a line?
It's up.
Say it again.
It's up.
You mean the gradient?
The gradient, slope or gradient, yeah. Yeah,
I never heard of that before.
never heard of before. So slope, write this formula down. The slope is equal to, right? So if you have, slope is equal to the rise over run. Right? Rise over run. That's the formula for slope. Okay. Oh boy, rise over run. Y'all ever heard of that before? Rise over run? Some of you might have
Yes,
heard of
so
it. Right?
I did.
Who's that speaking?
Ralph.
Ralph, yeah. And who? Nakaria? Yeah. Rise over run. Okay, so the rise over run is the slope. Now, there's an easy way to determine the slope. If you have the equation already in the y-intercept form. So if you have the equation in the form of mx plus b, right? The m is going to be your slope. So the m, which is the number in front of the x, right? The m, which is the number in front of the x, is going to be your slope. So m is the slope, right? M is the slope. Okay. M is the slope. Okay. And b, right? B, right there. Well, b is the y-intercept. B is the y-intercept. So if you have an equation of a line, y is equal to mx plus b. Then m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. Okay. And so if we go back to our, again, so let's go class. What is the formula for slope? Slope is what?
Rise times run.
Rise over run.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
what I missed.
That's only two persons answering. The rest of you, what is the formula for slope?
Rise over
Run.
Now, everyone there have a mic. All right. So use your mic, please. What is the formula for slope?
Rise
Yeah.
over run.
It's overrun.
Rise over run. Very good. Rise over run. Now, if we have the formula y is equal to mx plus b, the slope is what? The slope is m. Very good. The slope is m. And what is the y-intercept? The y-intercept is what?
B.
It's B. So if we look at this equation, y is equal to 2x minus 5, what is the slope? What is the slope? The slope is what? The slope is what?
Y. No, 2.
The slope
We
is
don't
what?
have any points yet, eh?
What is no?
What is slope?
What did I say?
M.
If you have this
Oh,
equation,
the
you
slope
could
is 2.
the slope is what?
2.
2.
The slope is 2, yes. It's 2. How do we know that? Because it's
So
what?
it's the
It's
number
It's a
before
number before x.
x.
Yes. So m is the slope, or 2 is the slope. Do you all understand that? Or no?
Could
No.
you could you
Oh no,
say that again?
that's 2 on the Y or the X
That's-
axis.
No, don't worry about that. Just worry about the formula. We ain't reached to the
Okay.
graph yet.
Oh yes.
We ain't reached it. We're just looking at the formula. What is the slope?
2.
The slope is what?
2.
2.
2.
What is the y-intercept? I mean, sorry. What is the y-intercept?
5.
-5.
No.
-5.
The y-intercept is what?
-5.
-5. Very good. -5. So the slope is 2 and the y-intercept is -5. So just by looking at the formula, you can find the slope and the y-intercept. And the y-intercept is the value of x when y is 0. Sorry, the value of y when x is 0. So we're going to put x is 0. So it's going to be 0, comma, -5. All right. So quick recap. What is the formula for slope? It's going to be what?
Rise over
Rise
Rise.
over.
Rise over run. Very good. If we have a formula, y is equal to mx plus b, what is the slope? The slope is what?
M.
M. And m is the number in front of the
X.
x. Very good. And what is b? B is what?
Intercept.
B is the y-intercept. And the y-intercept is the
The
value.
last number.
Is the last, very good, the last number. The value of y when x is equal to 0. So in our formula, y is equal to 2x minus 5. What is the slope? The slope is what?
2.
The slope is?
2.
2.
Very good. What is the y-intercept?
-5.
-5. Or 0, -5. Now, in order for you to graph a line, all you need is the slope and a point. Again, in order for you to graph a line, all you need is a slope and a point. Okay?
Sorry, Mr. Betty, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Why you put 0 before -5?
I put
I
0
was
before.
gonna ask.
I put 0 before -5 because remember I said I may be talking fast, right? But I said it probably fast. You all didn't hear it properly. But I said that the y-intercept is the value of y when x is 0.
All
right. So what does that mean? That means that if the y-intercept is -5, that means x is 0. You know x is 0. So the coordinates is 0, -5. All right. So again, the y-intercept is the value of y when x is 0. That's what we mean by the y-intercept, the value of y when x is 0. Okay. And that's what we mean. All right. And so what do we have? We have x, this is the slope, and the y-intercept is 0, -5. And so again, in order for you to graph a line, all you need is the slope and the y-intercept. And so in our case, what is the slope? The slope is 2. What is the y-intercept? The y-intercept is, this is the point. Where is 0, -5? Where is 0, -5? That's going to be where? That's going to be
A dot next to -5.
a dot right there.
On the bottom.
Yeah, that's where it's going to be. Okay. And like I said, for plotting any line, all you need is a point and a slope. And so our first point is what? 0, -5. And the slope, what is the slope for this line? The slope is what? The slope is?
2.
Slope is 2. But what is 2 as a fraction? Gonna be what? 2 over
2 over
1. So that means that we're gonna go what? We're gonna go up twice and we're gonna go to the right once. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. That's gonna be what? 1, 2, 1. Okay, that's the first, that's the next point. Okay, and then again, we're still using the slope twice ahead, once to the right. So 1, 2, 1. It's the next point on the graph. Again, I'm using the slope to tell me where is my next point. Again, it's going to be what? 1, 2, 1. This is going to be my next point. Now, tell me where's going to be my next point. What's going to be my next point? What is the coordinates of my next point?
3, 4. No,
No.
4, 3.
4, 3. Very good. So it's going to be 1, 2, 1. And it's the coordinates of my next point. And now I have my line, right? So all I need to do is connect these points. Okay. Connect these points. Let me connect these points here. So we're gonna have this thing here. So let me connect all the points, connect all the dots. Right? Connect all the dots. It's gonna be from here.
Mr. Batik.
Go ahead. All the way to.
Mr.
Go
I
ahead.
don't do it. I didn't really understand.
Say it again.
I didn't really understand it.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna do it
I
again.
was asked.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it again. That's fine. That's fine. Let me go ahead and plot this again. It's gonna be from here all the way to, no. It's gonna be from here all the way to, I guess, here. Yeah, that's correct. That's definitely right. There we go. And now I'm gonna label my line. What am I gonna label the line? Y is equal to what? Y is equal to what?
2x minus 5.
2 minus 5.
2x minus 5. 2x minus 5. All right, math is easy, don't make it hard. This is simple enough, right? We
I
understand how
am
to do
lost
this?
because I know where you get all of these numbers to do the dot.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
lost.
Oh, wow. Just when I was getting into my beautiful rant. All right, let's go ahead and do it. Should I start at the beginning? On how I got
Please.
Start at the beginning, okay. Let's go ahead and do it. So remember, what are we trying to graph? We're trying to graph the line y is equal to what? 2x, what?
2x
Minus 5,
minus
right?
5.
Good.
Yes, sir.
What is the slope?
The slope is 2.
The slope is 2, very good. Because the slope is the number in front of
the x.
In front of x, very good. What is the y-intercept? Y-intercept is what?
0 minus -5.
The y-intercept is -5, but we always put the 0 in front of the y-intercept. So it's gonna be 0, -5. That makes sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so class, what is the slope of this line? Again, what is the slope?
2.
Not only
2.
not only Miss Morris. What is the slope of this line, class? The slope is what?
2.
The slope is 2. What is the y-intercept? The y-intercept is what?
-5.
-5. But we always put the 0 in front of the -5, so it's 0, -5. That's the point. That's the y-intercept. Good. But remember we said that for the slope is rise over run. So since the slope is 2, we're gonna put 2 over 1, which means that we go up 2 and we go to the right once. Okay?
So what is run?
The run is 1. The rise is 2. So rise means you go up 2. The run means you go to the left.
So
Sorry, to the right once.
So
yes.
you get from the slope.
Say it again.
So the rise is the slope.
No, the rise is 2. The run is 1.
So where you get the 2 from?
I got the 2 from the here,
The slope.
from the slope.
That's what I was asking you.
No, okay, so for example, if I had 3/4, right? So 3/4 would be my slope, but my rise is 3 and my run is 4. You understand? So the slope, you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. So in this case, all right, what is the slope, Antoine?
2.
Slope is 2, very good. What is 2 as a fraction?
2 over what?
Very good. So the rise is what?
2.
And the run is what?
1.
Which means that I go up how many times?
Twice.
And I go to the right how many times?
Once.
Once. Very good. So I know that my first point is the y-intercept. So I'm going to plot in 0, -5. But remember the slope. The slope tells me how am I going to maneuver. I am going to go how many times up and how many times to the right?
2 up.
I'm
Okay, now I understand that so far.
I'm gonna go 2 up. So it's gonna be what? 1,
1, 2.
2, and
That's
then
we get 3. Okay.
and then to the right what? Once.
Once.
It's gonna be right there. Boom. And I'm gonna
Mr.
go.
Pati,
Yes.
so they tell you how many times we supposed to be doing this, going up?
You do it until you finish all your lines, all your points. All right. So you go 1,
Yes, sir.
2, and then to the right
1
once.
over.
Boom.
Okay.
Let me do it again. 1, 2 to the right what?
1 over.
Boom. Let me do it again. 1,
1,
2 to the right. Boom. Let me do it again. 1, 2 to the right. Boom. Okay.
Okay.
And then let me just draw the line. This is how you draw a line, right? Pretty cool. Just by having the slope and the y-intercept. All right.
Excuse me, Mr. Pati.
Yes, go ahead.
How do you know how many, like, how do you know after which point you're supposed to stop?
You don't stop until you finish draw a whole line. All right. We don't stop until you finish your whole line. Do you all understand this, or you need me to do another example?
Sure, I understand it now.
I understand.
Do we understand, or do I need to do another example?
Can you explain the?
I understand.
Example.
An example. Go ahead, Alea.
Can you explain the whole like when to stop piece?
Okay, so do you understand where we got the 0, -5?
Yes, sir.
So I just went what? 1, 2, and then went what? 1, right?
The right.
But I'm not finished the line, right? I have to continue because I'm not finished like the graph. So I'm gonna go again. 1, 2, 1. But I'm still not finished. I'm gonna do it again. 1, 2, 1. But I'm still not done because I still have more to go, right? So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 1. I'm still not done because I still have another piece to go. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 1. Now I'm finished.
Oh, so that means exactly where the graph stop is where you stop.
Exactly.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Alea, does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Good. Let's do another example. All right. Or are we good? That's we don't need to do another example, right? Or that's enough.
I'm good.
You good?
I
Alora
understand
say
that. Yes,
okay.
I understand that.
All right. Alora says
I'm
she
good.
Anaya says she good. All right. So take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Does anyone else need another example? Or all right. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right. I need everyone to do that, please. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Do that for me, please. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right. All right, let's do another example. We can do it on the same graph. You don't have to draw another graph to do this, right? Let's do it on the same graph. Let me erase all ink. Not all ink, but some ink. So let's go ahead and erase some of these things. All right, so no, it's not erasing, so. All right, okay, good. All right, good. So let me go here and erase all ink. Or some. Eraser. And let's erase this. Okay, let's do another example. Number 2. So number 2, I want us again to do the same thing. Find the slope, the y-intercept, and then we're gonna graph it, right? So there we go. So again, I want us to, it's gonna be number 2. Okay, work with me, son, work with me. Be kind. Number 2. So say we have, so number 2, let's say we have y is equal to 2x minus, where's this thing? Okay, 2x minus 4. Okay, so it's gonna be like that. Good. All right, so we have y is equal to 2x minus 4. Class, what is the slope in this question? What is the slope?
2.
What is the slope? The slope is?
2.
The slope
2.
is 2. Very good. Why is the slope 2?
Because the 2 is
It's the
before
first
x.
number.
It's before x.
Oh,
Very
before
good.
x.
2 is the number before x, so 2 is the slope. All right, so we're gonna put, for the slope, we're gonna put 2. What is the y-intercept? The y-intercept is what?
Negative
Bro,
5.
negative.
5. But you put
Negative.
the 0.
What is the
Yeah.
y-intercept?
Negative 4. Sorry.
Negative what?
4.
Negative 4. Very good. But what do we put for in front of our y-intercept?
0.
0. Very good. What is the formula?
Mr.
for
Petit,
Go ahead.
we draw another graph.
No, on the same graph. On the same graph. What is the formula for slope?
Rise over run.
Rise over run.
Rise over run. Y'all sound very smart tonight. Rise over run. Okay. Remember, our slope is equal to 2. So what is our rise?
2.
Our rise is 2. What is our run?
1.
1. That means that we go up what?
Up.
We go up 2.
And we go to the left what?
And we go across 1.
Very good. So we're gonna start at the point 0, -4. And that's gonna be what? Right here. Right? Again, in order to draw a line, you only need a slope and a point. So how many steps we gonna go up? Gonna go what? Twice? 1, 2, and to the right, we're gonna go what?
1.
1, so it's gonna be what? Right here. Okay. We're gonna go up again. We're gonna go 1, 2, and then we're gonna go what? 1. It's gonna be right there. And then we're gonna go 1, 2, and then we're gonna go what? 1. That goes right there. Then we're gonna go what? 1, 2, and then we're gonna go what? 1. Okay. And we stop right there. And so let's go ahead and erase all this. So let me erase all this, erase all this, erase all this.
Mr. Petit, you could explain that one more time, please?
I can. So let me go ahead. We go, so there's 2 places up and 1 place is across. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 1, right? Then we're gonna do it again. 1, 2, 1. Let me do it again. 1, 2, 1. Let me do it again. 1, 2, 1. That makes sense?
Yes, sir.
So twice above and once across. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this. So it's gonna be here. Let me use a different color. Let's see, we'll say orange. It's gonna be it's gonna be this. Okay, as you can see, these are the same slope. I'm gonna do this right now. Let me make sure it's one line. Erase this.
Excuse me, Mr. V.
Go ahead.
I used the bathroom really quickly with this.
Yes, we can quickly. All right, good. Good. So this is gonna be the line what? Y is equal to what?
2x minus 4.
Yeah, so y is equal to, I'm gonna label it down below. Y is equal to 2x minus what? Minus 4. Good. So that's what this one is. Any questions on how to graph that line? Any questions? Let me know, please.
No,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
No? Okay, y'all sure? Any
Positive.
questions?
Yes, sir.
Okay, positive. All right, so that's how we do that. Do y'all understand this or no? Let me know, please, if y'all understand this.
I
Or no?
I do.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And that's only like 5 of you. The rest of you, do y'all understand this? Let me know, please.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How is it showing up on your graph? How is it showing up?
It look neat. It look neat.
Look neat.
Pretty ugly.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Miss Pretty good. You can look in the job list.
Let me see. The chart. I don't know what that is.
It's a historical wall, Miss Pretty.
I don't know. I don't know what that is. All right, let's do another one. Let's do another one. Let's do, say,
The same chart, or we have to draw a new one?
same chart. I mean, you want to draw a new one, the same chart. Because we still have more space on the graph. So you could even make up your own line and then plot it, right? You can make up your own line. So remember this, we had 2, and then we have 0, comma, -1. I mean -4. So let's do another one. So let's say it's gonna be today is Thursday?
Yes, sir.
Wow. How did that happen?
The week gone fast, Mr. Pretty.
It did. I was gonna say we're gonna finish this up tomorrow. Oh wow. All right. What is our slope in this question? So our slope. Our slope. You know what? Let me use a different one because y'all didn't always have 2 as a slope. So let's use 3, right? So what is the slope in this question?
3.
The slope is 3. Very good.
3.
What is the y-intercept? What's the y?
One minus
Negative 1.
-1. Very good. So it's gonna go 0, comma what? -1.
1.
Very good. What is the formula for the slope?
Rise over run.
Rise over run. Very good. That's gonna be equal to rise over run. Rise over run. Okay. And the rise is what? The rise is 3. The run is what? 1.
Over 1.
So that means that we're gonna start at what? 0, 0, -1. We're gonna go what? Up how many times?
3.
1, 2, 3. We're gonna go across what? Once. It's another point. All right. We're gonna go up 3. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna go across how many times? Once. Right there. Boom. Now the thing about it, we could also go in reverse. Right? We could also go in reverse. So I'm gonna teach you all how to do it in reverse. So we could go down 3. So it's gonna be 1, 2,
Reverse like in not
3.
doing working.
And then we go across once. Boom. Okay. So this is it in reverse. Down 3. 1, 2, 3. And then left. And then to the left once. Boom. Okay. So let's go ahead and plot our points. I mean, not plot our points. We just go ahead and draw the line. It's even a steeper line. So it's going to be, let's graph this. It's going to be the line that passes through these points. Let me erase that. Yeah. It's going to be right there. This line. So this is a line what? Let me use a different color. Let's use a different color. So say this is a green. So this is starts right there. And we go all the way here. So what's the name of this line? It's gonna be what? Y is equal to what?
Y equals 3x minus 1.
Very good. So let me erase this and put it across its line. So this is going to be the pencil. So this is what? This one was Y. Nope. This one was Y is equal to 2x minus 4. 2x minus 4. And then this one is going to be, let me put this in green. Y is equal to 3x. What? 3x minus what? Minus 1. All right. Mark Albury, you have a question? Mark Albury. Mark Albury, do you have a question? Mark Albury, can you hear me?
Right. I was
Yes.
asking if you could have gone over it because I come late.
Oh, what I was saying is the slope is 3 because that's the number in front of the x, and the y-intercept is a -1. So that means that we start at, see, the point 0, 3. So where's the point 0, 3? That's this point right there, right?
Yeah, sir.
And the slope is what?
3.
Slope is 3. So that's gonna be 3 over 1. Because 3 written as a fraction is 3 over 1. So the rise is 3. So that means we're gonna go up 3. And then we're gonna go to the left once. That makes sense?
Yeah, sir.
So let's do it. Up 3, 1, 2, 3. And how much times to the left, to the right? It's gonna be what?
Once.
Once. Very good. Same thing, we do it again. 1, 2, 3. And then we go on to the right. How many times? Once?
Once.
So that's how we get that. And then we go to go down 3. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. And then to the left, how many times? Once.
Once.
Right there. All right, that makes sense to you? Let me
Yes.
just plot the line.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, that makes sense?
Yeah, sir.
Good.
I have a question, Mr. Petit.
Yes, go ahead.
Would the run always be 1, or would it be a higher number eventually?
Who's speaking?
Anaya Butler.
Anaya. Oh, no. The run could be something now. So the run doesn't always have to be 1. The run could be 4. The run could be 5. But whatever the run is, it tells you left or right movement. Okay. The rise is always telling you up and down movement. Okay. So
Okay.
let's do another one. So we have, let me erase it. Let me erase this. Do we understand how I got the green one? Let me know, please, if y'all understand how I got the green one.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right.
sir.
All right. So
Yes.
let's do another one, right? So this one, all y'all get wrong. Watch. Everybody get this one wrong. Or should I just make it easy like the rest of these?
No, do it hard. We done had like 10 easy ones.
Okay. You want an easy one? Or a hard one?
I got what you want.
Yeah.
Difficult.
Difficult? Do difficult. Right. I like that.
Yes, sir.
Do difficult. Okay, good. Perfect. So let's go ahead and let's say this one, my slope is plus 4. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so what is my slope?
2.
Nope.
Negative.
-2.
What is my slope?
-2.
-2.
-2. Very good. -2. What is my y-intercept?
+4.
+4. Very good. So it's gonna be what? 0, comma what?
4.
Comma 4. Very good. All right. So what does that mean? That means that we are going to, where are we going to plot this point? I'm going to plot this point what?
4 on the right hand side.
No, 0, 4. It's here.
0 on the x-axis.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, 4 up there.
Ah, see, what did I say? The Godfather is never wrong.
No, that's just the beginning.
No.
You just mix up the X and the Y sometimes.
The Godfather is never wrong. All right, -2 is the slope. 0, 4 is the y-intercept. Okay, so, all right, so what is the slope formula?
Rise over run.
Rise over run, very good. So slope is equal to rise over run. So rise over run. It's gonna be equal to, what is the rise? The rise is what? 2 over 1. But remember, it's negative. Now, what does the negative mean?
You going down. Go down.
Oh, y'all are smart. Okay, let's go. Excellent. The negative means that we are going down. We're going down as the x values increases, we're going down. So that means that we're gonna go down 3 and to the right once. So it's gonna be what? 1, 2, 1. That's the first point. And it's gonna go what? 1, 2, 1. It's our next point right there. And it's gonna go 1, 2, and then 1 right there. And then it's gonna go 1, 2, and then 1. Okay. Yeah. So again, 1, 2, 1. Let's go ahead. Let me go ahead and think of this. This is gonna go right there. So 1, 2, 1, then 1, 2, 1, then 1, 2, 1, then 1, 2, 1. Very good. So now we just gotta plot this, right? So So let's plot this. So if we plot this, it's going to be, let me use this. Let me use this line. It's going to be, let's use a pink one. And it's going to be, this goes here, all the way down. And there we go. So what does that tell you about a negative slope? If I have a
Negative goes
negative
down.
slope,
It's backwards.
it goes down. I don't know if you remember when I was teaching y'all graphs, and I would always say, descending, I would always say in reverse is a negative slope, right? And y'all probably might be like, Mr. B, what do you mean by negative slope? Well, negative slope means it's going downward. And I would always tell you that positive slope means that we are what? The object is what? Moving what?
Going up.
Moving
Going up.
forward, moving forward, right? That's what we mean. So this one, we can label this as the line what? The line y is equal to what? Y is equal to what? Negative what? Negative 2x. 2x plus 4. Do you all understand what's happening, or you all like lost completely?
I understand.
I understand.
Let me know if you understand, please.
So
This is very easy.
Very easy. I like the sound of that.
I understand.
The rest of you, do you understand? Let me know, please, if y'all
Yes,
understand.
sir.
Yes, sir.
I understand.
All right.
I understand.
Yes, sir.
This is what to do. Put I inside the chat if you understand. Put I inside the chat if you understand. Put N if you do not understand. Again, put I inside the chat if you understand. Put N if you do not understand. Okay. But I
Social time.
said yes, social time, yes. All right. Put an I inside the chat if you understand what to do. Put an N if you do not understand. Again, put an I inside the chat if you understand. Put an N if you do not understand how to do this. All right, take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right.
Okay, let's take a voice out social. You go look it up, please.
No. No, I'm not gonna know. All right. Cavante, Capron, what part don't you understand, Cavante? Cavante. Where's Cavante? Where's Cavante, Capron? Let me see if I can unmute you. Cavante.
Yes, sir. I just come back one.
Oh, you just came back. Oh, okay. Did you get any of the lines or no?
No, sir.
Okay, take a screenshot. I don't have enough time to explain it right now. But what I'll do is I'll post this on YouTube so you could be able to review it, right? But we won't be able to explain it over right now. All right. Do you know my YouTube channel?
No, sir.
Let me put inside the chat. My YouTube channel is The Open Handed Classroom. Just go on that, subscribe, because all of the videos that I have that we do in the class are in that channel. So anyone, if you miss any classes, or if you want to go back and go over the work, you just go on the Open Handed Classroom. That's my YouTube channel, and you can see all of the videos there, right? All of my videos
Excuse
for my
me, Mr.
classes
Petit.
are there, right? Yes, go
Mr.
ahead.
Petit,
Yes, go ahead.
you have to subscribe to me for subscribing to you.
Who is that speaking?
Aiden Gray.
Aiden Gray? You don't have to subscribe to me. I good. We got enough subscribers. You don't have to subscribe to me. All right. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp, and then we shall be on our way. All right. Let me go ahead and take a screenshot of this. So we are going to move on to social studies and religious studies. My favorites. I mean, I love math, but we do math every day, so you know it grows on you. All right, so we clear our drawings, and then we can move forward from here. Okay. So what we need to do, we need to go into social studies, right? So, so let's head up so we get let us be going. My name is Mr. Petit. Today is what, Thursday? I don't understand how today is Thursday already. It's just unbelievable. Today is Thursday, the 27th of February, 2025. The subject is, of course, social studies. All right, social studies. The last time we were talking about, anyone can remember? We were talking about, go ahead.
Can you keep like the design of the slide just like this?
American War of Independence.
Why you like this design?
Yeah, so you can keep it like that from now on, please.
Why?
Because I feel like I just see better and like the colors, they respond into my brain and then.
Just like different. This is the color for the day. Y'all wanna go back to the white background? I don't like the white background.
No, sir.
No, you do see better.
In this class.
You see better with this color.
Really?
Like, it's better this color.
Really?
Yeah. Who's wear glasses? Yeah.
You do see better with this color?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Okay. I did not know that. I genuinely did not know that. Okay. Are y'all just tired of the white?
You know, asking you to bring it bigger for a little while.
I learned you something.
Ah, you learned me something. Wow. All right. Just don't tell your English teacher I teach you English. Tell I only teach you math. All right, so
English teacher, no, I can't read.
Mercy. We are doing the last thing we did, the American War of Independence.
American War of Independence was the last thing we did.
Anyone want to serenade the national anthem for America again? That was good last time. If I can remember.
Oh, say can't you see?
There we go. There we go. All right. So we talked about how we had the American War of Independence because first, America and Britain were allies. So let me do the topic. So this is American War of Independence. Part what? Part two. Yeah, part 2. Okay. American War of Independence. So we said that what happened was that America wanted to be free, right? They didn't want to be trapped with Britain, right? But you had some colonists who wanted to remain loyal to Britain. What we call them?
Loyalists.
The loyalists, right? The loyalists.
I'm descended from Europe.
But what happened is that the loyalists end up going to where? Where did the loyalists end up going to? Since they wanted to be free. Where did they end up migrating to?
Europe.
No.
Eleuthera?
Not Eleuthera, Lutheran Adventures.
The Bahamas.
They went to the Bahamas. Okay, so the American colonists who wanted the one who wanted to be loyal to the Britain, we call them loyalists. But the one who wanted to, be independent, we call them patriots. Okay, the patriots. So I remember when
football game.
Yeah, I remember when they were saying something when Tom Brady was, doing this thing. So the American colonists who wanted, how many colonies were there in America at this time? Anyone can remember?
13.
13, very good. So the American colonists who wanted their shall we say, who wanted their independence from Britain were known as patriots. So they're known as Whigs, patriots, or rebels. Why do you think they would use the word rebels to describe
Because
them?
they were rebelling against
They're rebellious.
They were rebellious against what?
Britain.
They're
In
relentless.
West Britain, they didn't want to be under the British colony no more.
Very good.
They
So
are relentless.
So by the 1770s, many Americans or many patriots, okay, many Americans were fed up. What's another word for fed up? If you're fed up, what's another word?
Upset.
Upset. What else?
Angry,
Angry.
tired,
Tired, frustrated, right?
overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed. Why? My. Overwhelmed, right? So they didn't want Britain to be interfering with their stuff. So many Americans were fed up with the British interference in their trade, in their taxation, and in their business, right? So many Americans were fed up with British interference in their affairs. Sorry, in their internal affairs. Such matters as trade, taxation, and business. Okay. The colonists felt that a British defense was unnecessary. That a British defense force I don't know why they telling me this is spelled wrong. Oh, I see. Ignore. That the British Defense Force was unnecessary. So they didn't feel like they needed the British help anymore because they were getting so big, right? Unnecessary. Nor did they want to pay towards its upkeep. So British used to tax America, all right? And that's how they used to pay for, the services that they provide. But America was like, no, we good. We don't need your protection anymore. We don't need your help anymore. We don't need you to be allies with y'all anymore. We don't want y'all to charge us for keeping us safe. We feel like we could be able to do that by ourselves. We feel that we can be independent, all right? But at the same time as colonists wanted less interference, Britain, they wanted to what? Maintain control. You can imagine that? So America is saying, hey, so you can imagine America, United States of America, North America, right? So you have this big patch of America place, right? So this is North America, right? But remember, you only have these 13 colonies. So you have these 13 colonies there, right? Divided up, these 13 colonies, right? And so they wanted to be free from Britain, and Britain is on the other side of the planet over here, right? Now, Britain is saying, We want to control you. We want to control you. America is saying, no, we want what? Independence.
Okay.
So what do you think is going to happen? Think it's going to happen?
They go fight for it.
They're going to have a what? It's going to be
Yeah.
a
War.
It's going to be a clash. Okay? Because what? I want independence, but I want to keep on controlling. But why do you think Britain wanted to control them? Why Britain just wasn't like, okay, we could give you independence. You could go your happy ways, happy merry-go-lucky.
Because America was like a very like rich country, like a lot
They
of
wanted
resources.
their resources.
They wanted what?
Big
Their
American
resources.
Resources.
They wanted their resources. Okay. I mean, remember now, America was paying taxes and was helping them in a big way. So why would I let you go? Like,
If they can lose that, they will lose that money.
yeah, they don't want to lose that money again. And they don't want to lose the control of the land and territory. So like, nope, stay. I mean, why would you fight someone to stay? Like, that don't make no sense, right? But that's what they did. Nor did they want to pay towards upkeep. But at the same time, as many colonists wanted less interference, right? George the First and the British government they wanted to what? Wanted to maintain what? Wanted to maintain its control over the colony. So America, we want freedom. And Britain, no, you won't get it. So therefore, there was a clash. Okay. And so
I don't understand why can't they just be friends?
why can't they just be friends? Huh. Boy, if all people used to think like that, that's not how it works, buddy. So the tension between America, the American colony, and the British colony grew and grew and grew. So Britain is saying we want to put more taxes on you, right? So the tension. But why are we studying the American War of Independence? Someone will say, Mr. Petit, isn't this American War of Independence? So why are we in the Bahamas studying the American War of Independence? Like, how does that work? That's a good question.
So the
Loyalists like came from
Bahamas
there.
was involved in it.
Say it again.
The Bahamas was involved in
Because
it.
the loyalists came from there.
Because the loyalists came from there. That's a good one. Why are we in the Bahamas, in the archipelago of the Bahamas, 700 islands and keys? Why are we learning about Pennsylvania, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia? Why are we learning about them stuff?
Because the Bahamas was a part of
Virgin
America.
Because what?
They were
The Bahamas was a part of America.
No.
They helped in the
Because
the Bahamas held
was controlled by
It was controlled by the British at the
The
time.
Bahamas held
It's controlled the British.
the
Well,
Bahamas held them in the war.
England, whichever one. I
they
think
helped them in the war and they
we
okay.
can't capital punishment unless we get the answer from them.
Okay.
So I think we still under
What?
some part of the rule.
So, what happened when America sneezes?
We catch it.
We catch
We
the
fall.
we
Yes,
catch
we catch
the
cold.
we catch the cold. So what affects America
Affect us.
will eventually affect the Bahamas. So we're going to talk about the Bahamas connection, right, in all of this. But because of the magnitude of the war and all that stuff, it had ramifications on the people in the Bahamas at that time. For one, we already talked about it, the loyalists came to the Bahamas because they was fleeing from this war. That's one effect. But there are also other effects that we're going to get to. But I just want us to understand why the war happened, what were the causes of the war, and then we can get into how it affects, how it affected the Bahamas, right? But that might be a question. The person was like, why are we talking about this war? But the war had many effects on the Bahamas. And so that's why we are talking about it, okay? Okay, so let's continue. So the tension between the American colonies, so let's continue right now. So the tension between the American colony, write this down for me, please, the American colony and Britain, further grew when the British continued to impose taxes on the colonists. There's a word we learned yesterday that describes what Britain was doing to them, right? There's a word we learned. Start with E.
Extortion.
Exploitation, very good. So the tension between the American colony and Britain further grew when the British continued to impose taxes. You can imagine that? We saying we want freedom. They're like, no, we can put more taxes on you. Right? And that's what they did. So to pay its war debts and maintain troops in the American colonies, Britain passed the Stamp Act of 1765, where every legal document, newspaper, diploma, advertisement, and even playing cards were taxed. This
I can't play Uno.
This tax was to be paid in silver coins, a scarce item at the time, during this time. So this is what you call where they were trying to impose more and even more taxes on them. One of which was the stamp tax of 17 what? 17 what?
65.
1765. Very good. Very good. And then obviously America protested against it, right? They protested against it because this tax is to help British, right? To help them keep their troops in America. But America didn't even want them troops in there. So they're like, and to pay off their war debts, like, why would we want to pay off your war debts? That's your war debts, right? So, so what they want them to do is, they want America to pay them to protect them, but America's like, we don't need your protection. So you had different groups that come together to protest against what was happening. Men and women, so men and women in the American colonies called Sons of Liberty. Sons of Liberty. Sons of Liberty. And daughters of Liberty organize a protest against the stamp tax and organized a boycott of British goods. Y'all know what a boycott is? Do y'all know what a boycott is?
Yes, sir.
What is a boycott?
Protesting.
So hold on to
Boycott?
something.
It's like
Protesting.
make
So
it go
it's for
business.
something.
When you like take over.
So
Like
if,
trying to like reject, like protesting basically.
all right. Does anyone here have Netflix, or you have or you know someone with a Netflix subscription?
Netflix and
I
Prime.
do.
I have nothing.
Right?
Yeah, so
Stop lying. Stop
Netflix
lying.
and
I have nothing.
Netflix and
Let me ask.
Prime.
So
Hey, bro, stop.
Yes.
Have a net or
Yes,
know
sir.
someone who have a Netflix
Me.
account.
Yes, sir.
Right?
I know everyone you have it and I have
Me.
one.
Okay. So a boycott is like if I say let's boycott Netflix, that means that all of us would cancel our Netflix subscription and refuse to purchase anything from Netflix. That's what a boycott is. You understand that? So a boycott is when you refuse to
Mr.
buy.
Petit,
Yes.
I boycotted the Olympics.
You boycotted the Olympics. Yeah, that's another thing where they boycotted the Olympics, right? So how many of us are gonna boycott Netflix tonight? We're gonna boycott Netflix for our exam. For our exams. For our exams.
Sorry, sir, I need my Adventure Time.
What?
Sorry, sir, I need my Adventure Time on Netflix.
You could get it afterwards. The British Parliament then.
I can think about it.
You can think about it. Y'all didn't sound very enthusiastic about that.
I thought already, and I don't think it happened.
All right. The British Parliament then canceled the Stamp Act.
Well,
All
I
right.
cancel my Netflix so I can get Prime Time. No, because Netflix you gotta wait so long for a new movie to come out. Prime
Okay.
Time, you get that when it come out.
Not exactly when it come out.
or cancel it.
Yes, yeah, but you have to pay for them Mario movie now.
All right. Okay, so go ahead, Jada, read the first paragraph, please. But we're gonna boycott Netflix for our exams, right? Yes or no?
That's them who have it still.
Yeah, so
All right, good.
Sorry, no.
And you're gonna subscribe to the Open and the Classroom.
I don't have
I don't know about all
Miss
this.
Petit,
I already
Miss Petit, you want to be a salesman, because every second you plug in or mentioning this YouTube channel.
I am mentioning YouTube channel because that's where your videos are. So y'all can go over and watch it. Okay?
Hold on, Miss Petit, you was supposed to be talking about I can't read stuff on YouTube.
Say it again.
You was supposed to be talking about I can't read stuff on YouTube.
Exactly. Every last thing. Every last thing.
Everything we say.
Everything.
So
Right
why
there.
do you even have to pay for classes if you have it free on YouTube?
Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
that's a good question. But they don't have it
You take the
live.
classes to get the experience.
Exactly. All right. Go ahead,
Y'all
Jada.
have me on that one.
Go ahead,
Okay.
Jada.
The American colonists who wanted their independence from Britain were known as Whigs, patriots, or rebels. By the 1770s, many Americans were fed up with the British interference in their internal affairs, such matters as trade, taxation, and business. The colonists felt that a British defense force was unnecessary, nor did they want to pay towards its upkeep. At the same time, as many colonists wanted less interference, George I and the British government wanted to maintain its control over the colony.
All right.
Continue?
No. I need the next reader for the second paragraph.
Me.
No, someone who don't talk much.
Me. I just kidding.
Me?
Noah, Laura, you always talking. Someone who
I
don't
can do it,
talk.
Mr. P.
Go, yes, go ahead, Mike Cambridge.
The tension between the American colony and Britain further grew when the British continued to impose taxes on the colonists to pay its war debts and maintain troops in the American colonies. Britain passed the Stamp Act in 1765, where legal document, newspaper, diploma, advertisement, and even playing cards were taxed. This tax was to be paid in silver coins and scarce item during this time. Men and women in the American colonies called Sons of Liberty and Daughters of Liberty organized protests against the Stamp Acts and organized a boycott of British goods. Boycott, refused to buy. The British Parliament then cancelled the Stamp Act.
Very good. All right, so the persons who wanted to, by the way, if you finish writing this down, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp again. If you finish writing this down, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. The persons who wanted independence, right? What were they called?
The loyalists.
No, who wanted independence?
Daughters of
The
Liberty.
patriots.
The Patriots. Very good. The Patriots. What was the name of the act that taxed newspapers, diplomas, and stuff like that in the US?
Stamp Act.
All right. Did the Stamp Act last forever? Did the Stamp Act last forever?
No, sir.
No.
No.
They
very-
boycotted.
It was discontinued. What does boycott mean? What does boycott mean?
Refuse to buy. Refuse to buy.
Refuse to buy. Very good. Refuse to buy. It's like, how are we gonna boycott Netflix for my YouTube channel?
I'm still thinking.
What do we mean? What is the name of the two groups that protested against the Stamp Act?
Sons of Liberty and Daughters of Liberty.
Very good. Sons of Liberty and Daughters of Liberty. Very good. In what year was the Stamp Act passed?
1765.
1765.
Very good. How would you describe how the American colonists felt about the British interference in their internal affairs? How would you describe that?
They were angry.
They were
Angry.
upset,
Angry,
frustrated.
angry.
They
Fed,
didn't want to be
Say it again.
controlled.
They were
fed up.
fed up. Very good. They were fed up. Question: have you all sent in your work yet? Let me know, please, if you already sent
Yes,
in your work.
sir.
All right.
Yes.
Only one person. The rest of you, have you sent in your work? Let me know, please. If you already
I'm
sent it.
finishing up. I'm still writing.
Okay. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp.
Miss Petit, I'm still writing. I'll send it after.
Okay. Again, take a picture of your work. If you haven't sent in your work, take a screenshot of this because I'm going to move this. All right. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and move on. Last but by no means least, we're going to be looking at religious studies. The religious studies. Last time we were here, we were talking about what?
Judging others.
Oh, yeah, remember. Judging others, yes. And that was a part of Jesus' series on the sermon on where? The sermon where? The sermon on? The sermon on? The Sermon on the Mount. Very good. All right. Okay, so I am going to give you all a hint on what the lesson is going to be about. but it's going to be in the form of a song. Okay, I know y'all love my songs. Yeah, I know y'all love my song. Why are you laughing? I know y'all
Do
love
we
my.
know?
Yes, y'all
Cause you
love
said
my.
we love the song. I
Y'all
ain't
love.
sure about what.
Y'all love my songs.
Good night, Mr. Petite. I'm here doing.
All right, so let me know if y'all could hear it. Okay.
Good night, Mr. Petite.
Good night. All right, if y'all can't hear it, then I'll have to do the audio. Can y'all hear it?
No, we hear nothing.
No, you can't hear
No,
anything. Okay, so
No.
let me so this is the hint. Okay, this is the hint. I'm just gonna tell you what the lesson is gonna be about. Okay. And I know y'all love my songs, so here it goes. All right.
We're so spoiled. Songs. Wow.
The wise man built his house upon a rock. The wise man built his house upon a rock. The wise man built his house upon a rock. And the rains came tumbling down.
All right. So y'all should know what the lesson is about, right?
The wise man.
Okay,
The
good.
wise man.
We're starting to get a little vibe with that, man.
Yeah, I know y'all love my songs. All right. So let's go ahead and good. Okay, so we're gonna be talking.
Strong word.
Love is a very strong word. Thank you for verifying that, Antoine, that you love my song so much.
I think what he was trying to say is we loved this particular song.
All right. Let's go. Religious studies. We're gonna be looking at what? The wise man and the foolish man. So, do y'all know this parable?
Oh yes, that's
Yes,
right.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, the wise.
Back my hand.
One built one
wise.
on a rock, the other built it on sand.
Very good. The wise and foolish builder. So this is taken from scripture reference is what?
Oh, Mr. Petit, you just did some plagiarism just now because that wasn't your song.
Don't worry, don't worry. They could be all right. They could be all right. That's not plagiarism. That's fair use. Fair use. You could use some stuff. Otherwise, if you can't use them, then they'll take down the video, and then all my subscribers will go. All my 20 subscribers will go. Matthew chapter 7, verse 24 to 27. That's where we're taking it from. Scripture reading. So this is still a part of the Sermon on the Mount, by the way. It's still a part of it. So Jesus now, after he finished talking about the Beatitudes, after he finished talking about loving your enemies, after he finished talking about not judging, he moved on to the wise and foolish builder. Okay, the wise and foolish builder. And so this is the counsel that he gave. So Jesus told the story. Write this down for me, please. Jesus told the story of two builders. One built his house. So one built his house on the
Mr.
rock.
Petit, are you texting during class time?
One built his house on the rock. No, no. One built his house on the rock, whereas the other built his house on the sand. When the rain came, it washed away the house. What did the rain do to the house that was on the sand?
Wash it away.
It washed away. Very good. When the rain came, it washed. When the rain came, it washed away the house on the sand. But the house on the rock. What happened to the house on the rock? But the house.
It stood
on-
firm.
Very good. On the rock. Stood firm. Now, so that is the parable, or that's the account. What is the message? What is the message? When they say one build a house on the rock, or one build a house on sand, like what is the message?
Make
Think
connections on
wisely
sturdy
on
ground.
what you're doing.
Say it again, one at a time. Go ahead.
Wisely.
Say it again.
Think wisely.
Think wisely. All right. Anyone else?
Have a strong faith in God.
Have a strong faith in God. Okay.
I was gonna say something similar to that.
Build a house on a rock instead of sand.
Hello?
You
There
have
you
to
are.
have a strong foundation.
Very good. You need to have a strong foundation. What does it mean to have a strong foundation? Or what is the strong foundation?
Have a strong
God is a
foundation
strong
in God.
foundation.
God is a strong foundation, right? So what is the house? What is the rock?
Like your faith
What
or
is the
something.
rain? Okay, let's try this again. What is the house? What is the rock? What is the storm?
Okay.
Your house
The
is
storm
faith.
is
Wait.
Your faith.
1 second, 1
The
second. Go
rock.
ahead.
Is faith.
1
The
second.
rock
Go ahead,
is
Jada. Go ahead, Jada.
Your house is your faith. The rock is God. And the rain is trouble and temptation.
Okay. Sashnik, you're very low. It's hard to hear you. Trust in God lead you in situations. What is the house? What is the rock? What is the storm?
The house is you, the rock is God, and the rain is temptation or the
Ah.
storm.
Very good. The house is you, the rock is God, the storm is temptation. Go ahead, Joel.
The rock is basically your trust in God. It's basically your trust in God.
Mhm.
The house is your faith, and the rain is basically like troubles you face in life.
Very good. That could cause you to shake up, right? So let's go ahead and define it, right? So we say that Jesus used this illustration to show how firm the word of God is. The rock represented the word of God. Which is what? Which is strong, and what else? And stable. Will it change? Will it change? No, it will not change. Once a believer strongly has faith in the word of God, their faith becomes what? Becomes unshakable. The sun represents what? Represents something that is what? What does the sun represent? So if the rock represents something that is sturdy and strong and stable, what does the sun represent?
Something that is weak.
Something that is weak,
not stable.
not stable, or what? Or what we could use?
Unshakable. I mean, shakeable.
Shakeable, faulty,
Fragile.
fragile, right? Changeable,
No. Something that
temporary,
could be washed away.
something that could be washed away, right? So it
Weak.
represents something that is what? Something that
Weak.
was unstable and or temporary. All right. It doesn't even make sense to build your house upon the sun, eh? That seems like a dumb thing to do, right? So the builder on sand represents a class of people, right, who refuse to build their character or their lives on the word of God. They choose to build their lives on other things which are unstable and weak. Right? The opinions of others the opinions of others, the ever change, the fleeting pleasures of life, or the dictate or worldly worldly dictates constitute the foundation upon which they build. But when tragedy strikes, these individuals when tragedy strikes, these individuals are in a disaster because their character is not built on a firm foundation that can withstand pressure. We are admonished to be like the wise builder and build on the rock, Christ Jesus. Okay? Good. So that's basically what the story is about. Go ahead, Joel, read the first paragraph.
Jesus told the story of two builders. One built his house on the rock, whereas the other built his house on the sand. When the rain came, it washed away the house on the sand, but the house on the rock stood firm.
Very good. Go ahead, Makai. Makai, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Read the second paragraph Jesus used this illustration.
Jesus used this illustration to show how firm the Word of God is. The rock represented the Word of God, which is strong and stable. It will not change. Once a believer strongly has faith in the Word of God, that faith becomes unshakable. The sand represents something that was unstable or temporary. The builder on sand represents a class of people who refuse to build their character lives on the word of God. They choose to build their lives on other things which are unstable and weak. The the opinions of others, the fleeting pressures of life, or worldly dedication constitutes the foundation upon which they build. But when tragedy strikes, these individuals are in a disaster because their character is not built on a firm foundation that can withstand pressure. We admon we admonish to be like the wise build and build on the rock, Christ Jesus.
Very good. We are admonished. So say we are admonished to be like the wise builder and build on the rock, Christ Jesus. Okay. All right. Are you done with this? Or no? Let me know if you're done.
No,
with this.
sir.
No. Okay. Okay. Good.
Mr. Batik, you said I send you in a
Once you have taken a picture of your work, send it to me via WhatsApp again. Once you finish with your work, take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Pleasures of life. Thank you. Again, once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Which builder had a good foundation to endure the storm? Which one?
the one on the rock.
The one on the rock. Very good.
Rock.
Which builder had a shaky foundation?
The one on the sand.
The one on the sand. Very good. The one on the sand. What is the rock? Or who is the rock?
The rock is
Jesus.
God.
The rock is God. The rock is Jesus. The rock is the word of God. Will that change? Or is it
Nope.
unshakable?
No, sir.
It's firm, right?
What is invincible, Chan?
Invincible. Very good. How about the ones who decide to live their lives against the word of God? What happens when tragedy strikes?
Just
They
like the
will wash away
Their
like
house get washed away.
house on sand.
Very good. They are in a bad situation because they can't withstand the pressure. Okay. Okay, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Once you have done that, then you can go. You have to finish, you have to take a picture of your work and send it to me first. All right. Go
Good
ahead.
night.
Good night. Good night. Have a wonderful night. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me. Send it to me via WhatsApp. Once you've done it, then you can go.
I'm doing the last paragraph.
All right. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp, and then you can go.
Mr. Petit.
Yes.
This next week for Island Sports, I'm gonna be running.
You're gonna be running.
Okay.
Okay.
And I may go nationals. My coach said.
Okay. Okay. No problem.
I'm the Flash.
See you next week by God's grace.
Yes. Have a wonderful evening.
God bless you.
All right.
Good night.
Good night.
On the last sentence is almost finished.
Okay. No problem. Again, once you finish with the notes, then you can leave. Take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp.
Mr. Petite, me and you gonna fight.
That's correct. You're right. You're right.
I
You're
am
right.
still waiting.
I haven't forgotten. I will do that tonight.
Because if I feel like how I have to take off a
Yeah.
day to go and do the
Did you check it?
Hmm?
Did you check it?
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna like when I take off today to go do the MIR. I can leave from there, and I think that's what I was asking if you would have finished to tell me
Then you
if
could
I
then you,
the
then you could
shading
send it
right.
then you could
So
send it
I
one
can
time.
yeah, so I can carry
When you doing that? When you gonna?
because I learned to go do it today, but they say I have to do a blood test before they could do it.